This is a very popular topic, how to promote your music and grow your fan base for free. So recently, a lot of the training I've uploaded to the members areas had to do with paid promotion, things like Facebook and Instagram ads especially. And these are very, very valuable tools. Like learning how to use paid advertising effectively is super important and it's super valuable because it's so versatile. Because once you understand how to use Facebook ads well to be able to, promote one thing, you can utilize it to promote a number of things. You can use, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube ads, all that stuff to promote, a new release. You can promote an upcoming show or upcoming tour or really anything that you want. So it's a really valuable skill set to learn how to use those paid advertisement platforms like that. But also I realize, even though you can use those on a very small budget, like, there's no budget requirements to get started with Facebook ads and Instagram ads. Still, if you don't have a whole lot of money to put in your music promotion, it does help to understand how you can promote your music for free to kind of get the ball rolling a little bit before you move on to paid promotion. So today I want to talk about how you can promote your music for free. And this isn't just theoretical stuff. I'm going to give you real action things that you can do to start promoting your music and growing your fan base with some free tactics and strategies. All right, so I'm going to be covering a lot of ground here. We've got a lot to discuss. So I'll be moving pretty quickly through most of it. So if I do happen to go a little bit fast and I gloss over something by accident, feel free to utilize the Facebook group. If you're not already a member of the Facebook group, log into your Music Promotion Insider dashboard, click on this Facebook group tab, and then go join the Facebook group. There should be like a join button right here where it says invite for me, but you should see like a join button, and then just make sure that you're a member of the group. That way, when we're doing these trainings, if I happen to go a little bit too fast and gloss over something, and you do have some questions, you can go to the Facebook group, post your question there, and I'll be sure to answer your questions for you. So make sure you're utilizing that resource. It can be very, very helpful. So let's go ahead and get started. In this session, we're going to be talking about, well, first of all, I want to cover something, a concept of time versus money, because this is really important. Even though everything that we're going to be discussing here is going to be promoting music for free, nothing's really free. If you're not spending money, you're going to be spending time to get the results you're after. So I want to talk about, how to think about this the right way, because, free in the sense of not having to spend money on promotion is not always the best approach. However, sometimes it's your only approach when you're just getting started and you don't really have much of a budget. But that is something I want to address really early on before we get started with the rest of the training. And then I'm going to touch on a super simplified framework for music promotion. Basically, break down all music promotion into just like its simplest form and cover 3 ways that you can reach new listeners, 3 basic ways. One being what I already discussed, paid advertising, which we're not really going to get into in this session. We'll talk about organic reach, which is often used interchangeably with free, the word organic. So that's the sense that I mean organic when I'm talking about it here. And also algorithmic reach, how to use the algorithms that are out there, these powerful algorithms like the algorithm on Instagram, Spotify, YouTube, to reach more people for free. We'll talk about how to use both organic and algorithmic reach to get your music out to new listeners. But first, I want to talk about that time versus money thing. Now, nothing is free, at least when it comes to promoting your music, nothing's free. So promoting your music is either going to cost you your time or your money or both. And free music promotion, quote unquote free music promotion, meaning it's not costing you any money, it is going to require time and effort. So one of the valuable things about learning how to use paid promotion to grow your fan base is that it's very scalable. It doesn't require a lot of time. Once you're making some money, you can put more money back into promotion and you grow a lot quicker. But if you don't have much of a budget for promotion, you're going to have to put in your time, and it is going to take some time and effort to get results. So it's just something to be mindful of. All right, now one super common question that I get all the time is, what is the best way to promote my music? Well, the fact of the matter is that really just depends on how you're making money. And if the answer is that you're not making any money yet, you need to at least be thinking about like what your goal for monetizing your music is, because it doesn't really make sense to put a lot of money into promoting your music unless you're going to get that money back. And the best way to promote your music really just depends on how you're making money, right? So For example, so those are dollar signs, by the way, if you can't tell. My handwriting is horrible. My drawing is terrible, so just be mindful of that. Please forgive me. But if you make all of your money from playing live shows, so this is your guitar, you're just here having a good time playing your show. You got long hair like me. There we are. Okay, so like I said, you're going to have to forgive my drawing skills, but that's not really that important. So here you are on stage, performing, singing, making money right here, right? So in order to make more money, you need more people to come to your shows. Okay, more people you get out to your shows, the more money you make. So in this case, your music promotion strategy is going to revolve around how you get more people out to those shows. So when you make money from your shows, you're going to reinvest that in probably some type of promotion. You can do paid ads on Facebook and Instagram to target people in the cities where you perform in the most. Use those paid ads to build your email list of people that live in the cities that like to come see you perform live, so that every time you're performing, you can send out an email to these people and get more and more of them to come out to your shows, in which case you make more and more of this money, and then you can invest more and more money in more ads. So for this strategy to work, you need to be geo-targeting people in specific areas, which can end up being very expensive, and it's not the best approach for everybody, but it is a good approach if you're performing live a lot. Now, the reason why I bring this up, when you have a system in place where you can put $1 into ads and make $2 for every dollar you spend in ads, then you can reinvest this money in more ads and grow your fan base faster. And of course, that's very much an oversimplification. You're not going to spend just $1 on ads and get $2 back. But the point is that you put a certain amount of money into advertising and you profit on the back end. So you're spending $100 on advertising, and that generates $200 in tickets to your next show. Then you spend that $200 on more ads. So then you end up making $400 at your next show. Then $400 on more ads, and you make $800 from people at your next show as your audience gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and you're making more money for each show. Again, it's an oversimplification, but the point is that if you have a system in place where you can put money into promotion and make a profit and reinvest that profit on the back end, that's the ideal place that you want to be in, because you can grow a lot faster than having to, contact playlist curators and contact bloggers and do some of the things that we're going to be talking about in this session. So that's something it's a point I really just want to drive home as we get started, because ultimately your goal, if you're serious about having a successful music career and really building your fan base, your goal should really be to free up your time and use revenue from your music promotion for your music promotion. All right, so now with my little spiel about time versus money out of the way, we can start talking about how to actually start building your fan base and getting exposure for your music for free. So let's create a way oversimplified version of how music promotion works. So here's you again with your guitar and your long hair and your smile, because you're having a great time being a musician. Playing music. These are music notes. All right, so here you are playing your music, and you want to build a fan base. And there's all these people way over here that would just love to listen to your music and be fans of yours. But the problem is that they don't know who you are. So how the heck do you get your music to these people? Well, it helps if you have some kind of medium that can reach these audiences for you. So for example, if you were to go on Jimmy Kimmel, is that how you spell it? I don't know. Anyway, Jimmy Kimmel has a huge built-in audience of people that watch his show. So if you get booked a spot on Jimmy Kimmel, then you get a ton of exposure to all of his built-in audience that already exists. So you're getting tons of people that are hearing your music, because his medium of his TV show is going to amplify your music to reach all of these people. Similarly, Facebook or Instagram or YouTube can help you reach a built-in audience, because they have a huge audience of people. And if you've watched any of my training on running targeted ads using Facebook ads or YouTube ads or anything like that, you know that we can segment our audiences. So maybe these are people that just like rock music and you play really great rock music. So you could use Facebook's ad platform to reach all these people. Also, you could use Spotify playlists. So Spotify logo. Okay, so Spotify playlists. If a playlist curator has a big audience of people that listen to their playlist and you can get featured on that playlist, again, you're getting your music through a medium that has a built-in audience to get exposure for your music and reach a ton of people that you wouldn't be able